Hello, future sharks. I hope you are feeling fantastic today as I welcome you to our admissions webinar. My name is Angelica Zadak, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering, or the CCE for short. As a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation for the best sound quality. But don't worry, you'll have a chance to ask questions during our Q&A after the presentation. There is a lot of helpful information to share with you today, including valuable suggestions on preparing a competitive application. So let's dive right in. Before I introduce our exciting graduate programs, I'm going to give you a closer look at some academic highlights about NSU's College of Computing and Engineering and briefly share some career insights. The National Security Agency, or NSA, and its affiliated federal agencies, including but not limited to the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, and the FBI, designates NSU as a National Center of Academic Excellence, or NCAE, in cybersecurity. This means that our curriculum in cybersecurity meets or exceeds the requirements and standards that are expected of a leader in cybersecurity education. And our graduates are definitely hard at work. A lot of our alumni have landed careers at many recognizable organizations that include the ones you see here, as well as other well-known organizations such as Boeing, IBM, Merrill Lynch, and various U.S. government agencies like the FBI. Alumni also have the opportunity to grow their businesses or advance their career by having access to a network of 4,500 alum. The CCE offers innovative courses in data science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and mobile learning, just to name a few. Our faculty and administration continuously innovate courses to prepare students to thrive and succeed in the current technology industry. All our courses are taught by experienced faculty members who hold terminal degrees from regionally accredited institutions across the world. So why choose a tech career? I'd like to share some information which will demonstrate the strength of the IT industry. According to Dice.com, a website aimed at providing tech professionals with career opportunities, data, insights, and advice, skills in big data, cloud, and process management are in high demand and are currently driving compensation upward. By being aware of current trends like these, the CCE takes pride in making sure students are offered the necessary technical knowledge and skills to be competitive and well-equipped for dominating in the field of technology. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment in computer and information technology occupations is projected to grow 11% from 2019 to 2029, much faster than the average for all occupations. This means that the job market for tech professionals remains strong heading up into this year. Employers are still realizing the necessity to not only fill the growing demand for tech professionals, but to also reward and incentivize tech talent by offering competitive bonuses and the salaries these professionals demand. So if you're contemplating whether or not to earn a degree in technology, this is the time to do it. And the CCE is a great option because we offer the tools to advance your career in the technology industry. According to the Robert Half Technology Salary Guide, these are 7 out of the 10 technology jobs to watch out for because they are in high demand and earn good salaries. Please keep in mind the salaries listed reflect the 50th percentile, or midpoint of starting salaries. Just to give you an example of how our programs can lead to these career paths, someone who earns a degree from our MS in computer science or information assurance and cybersecurity program could potentially be a future software engineer. Aside from these careers listed, there are many more opportunities out there as well. And this is a perfect time for me to mention that if you become a shark at NSU, we highly encourage you to take full advantage of our Career Development Office because they are dedicated to helping all NSU students with career planning, job, and networking resources, and much more. Why choose NSU CCE? Now that I've gone over why you should choose a tech career, let's talk about why you should choose Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering to earn your tech degree. You can choose to be a full-time or part-time student and take courses online, on campus, or as a mixture of both. Just as a note, our doctoral programs are primarily online. We focus on giving you a competitive advantage by offering degree programs that prepare you for careers listed by U.S. News and World Report's 100 Best Jobs. Our 8-week courses are designed to give you a high-quality education and to be completed in 1 year. In the tech world, every second counts. As I highlighted earlier, our cybersecurity curriculum is recognized by NSA and its affiliated federal agencies as a National Center of Academic Excellence. To ensure our students are getting the best experience, we have our state-of-the-art facilities, including the latest classroom technology and the best research libraries. You will also have the reassurance that our courses are only taught by professors who have doctoral degrees and are experts in their field. So let's talk about what degrees you can earn from the CCE. We currently have 7 Master of Science degree programs consisting of 10 courses with 30 credits in each program. They include computer science, cybersecurity management, data analytics, information assurance and cybersecurity, information systems, information technology, and technology and organizational leadership. We also have 2 graduate certificate programs consisting of 4 courses and 12 credits each. They are cybersecurity management and data analytics. Courses for both the MS and graduate certificate programs run for 8 weeks and are available online, on campus, and as a combination of both. On average, students take 2 courses per 8-week session. As I mentioned, graduate students can study full-time or part-time, giving you the flexibility to continue working while you earn your degree. Please keep in mind some programs offer mostly online courses and may not be suited for students who require all or mostly on-campus courses. If you need a majority of your courses to be on campus, please contact us, and we would be happy to discuss these programs with you in more detail. We have 3 doctoral programs at the CCE. They are computer science with MS and BS pathways, cybersecurity management, and information systems. For all our doctoral programs, the curriculum consists of coursework and research, which then leads to the completion of a dissertation. You can also choose to be a full-time or part-time student. A special feature about our PhD programs is the unique format that is primarily online, allowing students to pursue their graduate studies while continuing to work. I know finding a great PhD program that also caters to working professionals can be tough, so I'm proud that we can check both of these boxes for you. The PhD in computer science has 2 pathways. You can apply for the MS to PhD path with 51 credits, or you can apply to the BS to PhD path with 66 credits. The program format is delivered as a blend of on-campus and online courses and activities. On-campus sessions are held at the Fort Lauderdale-Davie campus, and students can also choose online course options. On average, it may take a student 3 to 4 years to complete the program. The PhD in cybersecurity management and information systems is a minimum of 67 credits. It involves on-campus mandatory face-to-face meetings held on the Fort Lauderdale-Davie campus once per term from Wednesday to Friday. In between these sessions, students work on course assignments and research and participate in online activities involving interaction with faculty and other students. On average, it takes between 4 to 7 years to complete the doctoral programs, depending on the pace of coursework and the time spent during the research and dissertation portion of the program. Also, note our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who need an I-20 to study in the US, as the primary delivery of these programs is online. Now that you know what programs we offer, let's talk about how to apply. To apply to the MS and graduate certificates, you'll need at least a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution with a 2.5 overall GPA, the online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts from every college institution you have attended, a resume, and program-specific admission requirements, which I will expand on a little bit more in a bit. To apply to the PhD programs, you'll need at least a master's degree from a regionally accredited institution with a 3.25 overall GPA. For both pathways in the PhD and computer science program, the minimum GPA is 3.2 overall. The online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts from every college institution you have attended, a resume or CV, 3 letters of recommendation, an essay, and program-specific admission requirements. So aside from the general requirements for our graduate programs, the program-specific admission requirements highlight the kind of requirements that are specific to the degree program of your interest. It is the background knowledge that the admissions committee looks for in a potential candidate. In some cases, prerequisite courses may help bridge the gap of knowledge. This is determined during the admissions review process. Also, I'd like to point out that the GRE is not required for any of our graduate programs. So that's one less thing you have to worry about. For international students, in addition to these requirements listed, if your degree was completed outside of the US, we would need an official foreign transcript evaluation report from a NACES member that includes the US equivalency statement, a course-by-course analysis, and a GPA calculation. If English is not your native language, we would require an English proficiency test score. You can choose from any one of these options listed. The numbers next to each of these options indicate the required minimum overall score from the test. I'd like to emphasize again that our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as they are offered in a format that is mostly online. Now, let's dive deeper into your application with some tips. We recommend allowing sufficient time to submit official transcripts, evaluation reports, and test scores. We do allow unofficial copies of degree documents and test scores for the purpose of expediting your file to the admissions committee. Please keep in mind, though, that if you are admitted, it would be on a provisional status, meaning you are able to register only for the first term, and you would not be able to receive an I-20 or financial aid until the official documents are submitted. The content of your resume should provide a descriptive account of your academic background and professional experience. Highlight the areas of experience that pertain to the program you are applying to. The CV includes more detailed information about your professional career, articles published, awards, and other recognitions, and is recommended for the PhD applicants. Letters of recommendation are required for our doctoral programs. If you are applying to our master's or certificate programs, this is optional, and you're more than welcome to submit letters of recommendation as additional support documents. We recommend requesting for substantial evaluations from professors or from people in a position to comment on your career promise and outlook. These recommendations hold the most value. For PhD applicants, you would request your recommendations electronically through your account after you submit the application. If you are applying to the PhD program after completing a master's degree from the CCE, you should definitely request letters of recommendation from your CCE professors. The content of your essay, as well as the quality of your writing, will be evaluated by the admissions committee. There are 4 prompts requested in our essay, and you should make sure to cover all the points. They are: discuss your reasons for pursuing this degree, discuss your academic strengths and weaknesses as they pertain to your intended program, discuss your areas of research interest. Here, you should justify your research interest, in particular with respect to your education, expertise, and aspirations. Describe how you plan to balance the time commitment required for the program with your personal and professional responsibilities. There isn't a specific format for the essay, but we do recommend to keep it less than 2 pages. There is no interview during the committee review process, which essentially makes this essay your voice. Keep in mind, grammar is just as important as content. Feel free to add any additional documents you feel could strengthen your application. We want you to feel confident about the contents of your file. Some examples could be writing samples, personal statements, or certificates. And your application is just one step of the admissions process. When you first apply, it takes 24 to 48 hours to process. Please make sure to submit the required documents by the preferred deadline. Once the documents are submitted, the committee will review your application. This takes 1 to 2 weeks for MS applications and 1 month for PhD applications. Once the committee has reviewed your application, you will receive a decision letter. And if accepted, our incredible advising team will help you register for your first classes as an official NSU Shark. Now, let's cover those deadlines. For our MS and graduate certificate programs, the start terms and coursework are offered during the fall, winter, and summer terms. The fall and winter terms consist of 2 8-week sessions, and the summer term has 1 8-week session, which totals to 5 8-week sessions in a year. So this means if you take 2 courses every 8 weeks, which is considered full-time, you could complete your degree in just 1 year. Please note, if you are required to take prerequisites, it would be in addition to the 10 required courses. For our PhD programs, the start terms and coursework are offered during the fall and winter terms. Research and dissertation courses are available during the summer terms. Exclusively, the PhD in Computer Science program offers a summer start, as well as the same 8-week sessions for the fall, winter, and summer terms, as mentioned before. To ensure a decision is made in time for your desired semester, applications and all required documents must be ready for review at least 1 month prior to the start of the term for the master's degree programs and 2 months prior to the start of the term for the doctoral programs. Your application is good for up to 1 year, so late applications that cannot be processed in time for your desired semester would be considered for the next available semester. Also, our admission decisions are made on a rolling basis. So we accept applications all year long. Now let's prepare for your educational investment by going over the tuition rates, scholarships, and financial aid. For the MS and graduate certificate programs, the current tuition rate is $905 per credit hour, with 30 credits in each program. At 3 credits each, one course is a minimum of $2,715. For the PhD programs, the current tuition rate is $1,282 per credit hour. In computer science, there are 51 credits in the MS to PhD pathway and 66 credits in the BS to PhD pathway. At 3 credits each, one course is a minimum of $3,846. For cybersecurity management and information systems, there are 67 credits for each program. At 5 credits each, one course is a minimum of $6,410. Please note the tuition rates are subject to change per year. The CCE currently has 6 institutional scholarships, which are available in more detail on our scholarship page. You can apply for a majority of these with just 1 application. In addition, NSU has a main scholarship database with a ton of information on grants and external scholarship opportunities. We also recommend you do your own due diligence when it comes to looking for scholarships. Each one has its own specific requirements and award details. It is definitely worth the effort to explore scholarships because it's money you don't have to pay back, and some may even cover additional expenses such as books, fees, and living expenses. As a graduate student, you may be eligible to apply for financial aid in the form of federal unsubsidized loans through FAFSA. A federal unsubsidized loan means that you are responsible for the interest of these loans, meaning that if you choose not to pay the interest while you are in school and during grace periods, your interest would accumulate and it would be added to the principal amount of your loan. Currently, it's at a fixed interest rate of 5.28%, and students are able to get $10,250 per semester. We recommend you only borrow what is needed, since it's money you have to pay back. You must also be fully admitted before financial aid can issue you any funds. As I previously mentioned, this means that we must have all your official documents, such as transcripts or test scores. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to get started with the application process. The first step is creating a graduate account. The second step is the biggest one. It's submitting the application. Step number 3 is submitting the documents in supplemental items. This is where you can view your application status, see the list of required documents, and upload certain documents such as your resume. Now, let's dive into our website and I'll show you where you can get all the information you need. This is the College of Computing and Engineering's homepage. You can access our homepage directly from your browser by typing in computing.nova.edu. You can access the homepage from any part of our website by clicking this link right here. You can also have all your questions answered at a glance from the homepage just by scrolling down. One of the most important aspects of our homepage is the Apply Now button. The Apply Now button is also accessible from any point of our website, up on the right-hand corner or by scrolling down our homepage. Once you click on the Apply Now button, make sure to hit the Graduate and Professional Application button. From there, you'll see our application page, just like you saw in the presentation. Just remember to create a graduate account. Back on our homepage, I'd also like to introduce you to a friend of mine. His name's Finley. He's our virtual agent and can help you answer any questions that you might have about the application process or about the College of Computing and Engineering. Just type in your question here. Thanks, Finley. The top right-hand corner of our homepage, we also have a hamburger menu. By clicking on the menu, you can also access all of the information you need before applying to the CCE. This includes academics, which shows you a little bit more information about our graduate programs and certificates. You can learn more about our faculty, about student resources, and about the college. For now, let's go into the admissions section. In our graduate admissions page, you can access all of the information we went over during our presentation. This includes the PhD requirements, admission events, which has information about all of the events that we hold for admissions. You can register to any of these events here and access them just like you did for today's webinar. If you've missed an event, no problem. Just access our YouTube channel and we'll post it for you to watch anytime you want. We also have today's hottest jobs with information about jobs and internship opportunities. We have our frequently asked questions where you might be able to find the answer to your very specific question. We have information about international students and applications. And you can contact us through our Contact Us page. Here, you can see an interactive map of NSU, take a virtual tour, or schedule an appointment with one of our admission advisors. It's so easy to set an appointment. All you have to do is click this link right here, and it takes you to a calendar, which adheres to your time zone. So you can pick the best time for you. Once you set an appointment with your advisor, you can have any question answered that's specific to you and your need. I definitely recommend setting an appointment at any part of your admissions process. They're super awesome and really helpful. And scheduling an appointment with one of our admission advisors is not the only way to stay in touch with us. You can also keep in touch with us on our social media networks, which include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Like I mentioned, YouTube is great for keeping up to date with the latest information about the CCE. You get information about classes, programs, and any event or webinar you might have missed out on. I highly recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with the latest. Before we begin with our Q&A session, I want to thank you all so much for joining our admissions webinar today. This presentation is going to be available on the CCE's YouTube channel. And again, I highly recommend that you subscribe for the latest updates if you haven't already. We also encourage you to book an appointment for a one-on-one session to focus on what your academic goals are and answer any questions specific to you.